What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women.
Congratulations, everyone. We got Brain Biscuit in the chat already. Good to see you. He says, Happy Liberation Day. I know it's crazy, isn't it? It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe. I woke up this morning. Did that really happen? Did that really happen? Let me know. I'm having some trouble with my soundboard right now, by the way. I spilled something on it last night. It's really stupid. But let me know that everything's working fine. You can hear me. Somebody out there, let me know you can hear me. Thank you very much. But I woke up this morning, I'm like, was that real? Did I dream that? Did this actually happen after everything? He finally ended up winning. They tried to put him in jail. They tried to bankrupt him. They tried to kill him. He actually somehow managed to win. He managed to beat the cheat, everything. By the way, 20 million fewer votes for Kamala than Biden. Isn't that weird? Back down to the normal amount again. Really strange, right? Really strange. All right, what are we going to talk about? Kamala's going to concede. So we want to see that. All right, let's see. Brain Biscuit says audio is good. Soundboard sounds like it's working. All right, thank God. Thank God. One of the channel I normally use, it's not working now for some reason, so I had to use a different channel. So I was a bit concerned. All right. Hopeful Soul, good to see you in the chat. Hooray! It's story time with Uncle Kumaran. Trump 2024, good for you. All right, this is exciting, isn't it? It's just, I still can't believe it. Vice President Kamala Harris to address the nation following presidential election loss. Well, she's supposed to be going live. It's supposed to be 1 o'clock. Let's see. Is she waiting? Harris waiting to address space after loss shows lacking a grasp of American democratic tradition. Oh boy. Let's see. Well, let's check CNN. Is she going on yet? What's going on? Here, let's see. We want to catch it because we want to savor it. We want to savor the salt.
That's your number one issue. I think there's a lot of voters also who might have been just a little uncomfortable with how vocally she talked about it.
Uh-oh, that's a free preview. What's going on here? No, not there. We got it on Fox. I mean, it's going to be late. They say 1 o'clock Pacific time, but it's not going to be on time, is it? Let's see. Let's do this one again. Hey, Nevada, good to see you. Happy Gratitude Day. All right. Brain Biscuit says the vote discrepancy so big that I've even seen libs entertaining the idea that 2020 might have been stolen. Well, it's crazy. It's 20 million less, right? Or was it something? Or was it 17 million less? It was an enormous amount less, and it's reverted back to the kind of numbers that they used to do. Let's take a look here on Fox.
Here we go. Fox team coverage. Get ready for him. Mike Tobin is live out of Milwaukee for us. But first, let's get right to our national correspondent, Brian Yennis. He's in Philly. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Sandra. Well, the Harris campaign and Democrats were really counting on a historic turnout here in Philadelphia to win, but they never received that kind of turnout despite.
All right. So that's not the live. But let's go here. I just wanted to, because we didn't get a chance because they didn't call Michigan. They didn't call that until but 1 o'clock Eastern time, so 10 o'clock Pacific time today. So we didn't get a chance to press the button, the Trump wins the state button. So let's just do that right now. Well, I mean, there's a couple more states. For some reason, Alaska still hasn't been called. Why? Nevada and Arizona. But anyway, so they did call Michigan today. So we do get to press the button one more time at least. Man, Trump is jacked. People don't realize that. Let's see. JJ Nevada. Richie, you animal. You're absolutely amazing last night. Thank you. You were all amazing. Everybody was amazing. It was an honor to do that, to stream that historic event. This is, I mean, it's amazing. This was no normal, regular old election. That was something else. This is something else. This is for the history books. Like, really, like this will be one of those races that they will remember forever. Absolutely crazy. Let's see. Associated Press has a stream up on YouTube. Let's go check that out. All right. Let's go YouTube. Let's go Associated Press Live. Let's see. Here we go.
I chose Wix for my business because of its...
Oh, shut up. We don't care. JJ Nevada says Trump 2024. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, we can skip this. Okay. Let's see. I just am still in shock. I'm still in shock that this has happened. It felt, I've been saying for long. I was saying actually since that fateful day in Butler, Pennsylvania, where Trump, just by a miracle, whatever it was, turned his head and he raised his hand, fight, the iconic video, the iconic photo. I thought, that's it, he's won. But you never really know, do you? Right? And then they got rid of Biden, then they pulled Harris in, and then the Joy campaign started, and you saw the machine really, really just go into overdrive. The machine, the media, the big tech, every institution go into overdrive. You just didn't know. You didn't know. I mean, they tried to bankrupt him. They tried to put him in jail. They tried to kill him. Nobody's going to tell me that goofy kid in Butler, Pennsylvania was working on his own. Don't believe it. Sorry. JJ Nevada says, this is a farewell to Obama and all of his evil friends. Maybe he will finally leave Washington, D.C. Perhaps. It's got to be a crushing blow. I mean, it's a crushing blow for the machine, for the blob. Right? The plan was, they know they couldn't fool all the people all the time, but they thought they could fool enough of the people enough of the time. That's why they put in that empty husk of a human, the mask for the machine, Kamala Harris, the puppet. That's why she had no charisma. She had no intelligence. She doesn't know anything. That's why she couldn't do any long-form interviews or even conversations. Doesn't have it in it. She's empty. She's got nothing. The hubris was so great. They thought they could just put up anybody. Well, and honestly, why wouldn't they have thought so? They had Biden. We were all saying, were we not? Back in 2019, they can't be Biden. He's out of his mind. He's demented. His brain don't work no more. He's got a broken brain, that man. We were all saying that. We all knew it. You still had Joe Scarborough right up until a couple of weeks before the debate saying, "Oh, this is the best version of Biden ever, sharp as a tack." So it's so dynamic. We all knew way before then. We all knew 4 years. So maybe they had a reason to be so arrogant, to be so filled with hubris. They thought, yeah, we can just put literally anybody up. Could be a canned ham. I think a canned ham would have been better, actually, because a canned ham can't talk. And that would have been literally better. That would have been better than listening to Kamala Harris. A canned ham also cannot cackle. It can't cackle.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Hey, we got spam bot fodder in the check it to see us. Says, oh my God, I searched liberals crying 2024 on X and I was laughing for 3 hours this morning. All right. We got all the regulars in. All the regulars are showing up. This is fantastic. After that 6 hour, 45-minute long stream last night, I am in a stupor. I'm in a live stream stupor after that. And I have to say, I mean, I appreciate you guys showing up because that one last night, like I started out with the whole thing on mute for like 5 minutes. Yikes. The biggest stream ever, right? The most important stream ever. Not in terms of views, although we did all right. Then I spilled coffee all over my soundboard, all over my Rodecaster, and now I've got a problem with the channel I used to use. Anyway, a couple of disasters. But the most important thing of all was that the world was saved. The Western world was saved. Western civilization was saved. Just like we had all dreamed of. This is a clarion call to freedom-loving, to sane people everywhere across the world. You can do it. You can beat the globalists. You can beat the bureaucracy, the permanent bureaucracy. You can beat the deep state. You can beat the WEF. It's a clarion call to everybody. Hey, it's a new world now. There's a new hope, just like in Star Wars. I mean, it's something else. It's global. Not just the United States. It's everywhere. This gives hope to so many people who were blackpilled, who just thought, no, there's so many people. No, they'll never let them win. Never let them win. Well, guess what? It was too big. They beat the cheat. It was too big to cheat. And I'm very impressed by the fact that the Republicans were ready. They were ready for the tomfoolery. They had people everywhere, filming everything, lawyers everywhere. You know, we saw a couple of little tricks starting up, and they were right on top of it right away. Again, no 81 million votes for Kamala, right? It's impressive. Let's see, we got, looks like Dragon Lady. How you doing? Good to see you in the chat. Let's see. Yeah, everybody should go, and we're going to go through some of this. We're going to go through some of the salt that's been flowing. I am just a humble salt miner today. Just a humble salt miner. And we're going to get to some of that. We got some memes. We got all kinds of stuff. You knew that Kamala wasn't going to show up on time. She's supposed to start at 1 o'clock. It's supposed to be 1 o'clock. It's 1:20 now. God knows how long it'll be. She's probably hammered. She's probably gobbling down anti-anxiety meds and martinis right now. I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised for a second if she shows up drunk. Obviously drunk. What difference would it make now? She's done. She's done. She's being exposed. The machine has been exposed. She will be tossed away by the machine now. She's embarrassing for them. They're not going to want to look at her again. They're not going to want to see her again. Obama's not going to want to have lunch with her. Obama's not going to want to have drinks with her. I wouldn't be surprised if they like threw her into a volcano or something. Him and Hillary. Let's see. Dragon Lady says, gonna have to do it. Yeah, going on X and checking out the salt. Though we're gonna get to the salt here too. We're gonna get to the hysterics. There's a whole new generation of happening. Brain Biscuit says the salt might be better this year than in 2016. We shall see. I mean, it was pretty damn good in 2016. Let's see. Yes, salt. JJ, salt. Yep, crying salt. Lots of it. Oh, yeah, some Dragon Lady. I'm seeing people saying they're going to move out of the country, take their blue hair with them. Yeah, they need to take their blue hair and their dye. They need extra blue dye because they need it for their head, the hair on their head, but also for their armpits because they love to do that because apparently it makes the patriarchy mad or something, or it hurts the patriarchy, or it fights back against the patriarchy. I'm not really sure. I wasn't even aware that the patriarchy was paying attention. Let's see. This patriarchy they're always talking about too. Boys, we really need to get together and reorganize. We need a new patriarchy. The patriarchy we've got is doing a terrible job. Nevada says, tell them to take their friends and family too. I think they might be quite disappointed when they move to the other countries. They wouldn't like Canada, I can tell you that much. They'd have to go back to the States for their health care. Well, JJ Nevada makes an excellent point here. This is a great point. He says, bunch of fucking commie retards. You know what? Now that you mention it, let's see. Nevada says True Gina. Anybody who mentions True Gina, puts a True Gina in the chat, gets an applause. JJ Nevada says True Gina is next. He's just gonna hang on with his fingernails for as long as he can, though. I think he's actually an evil person. He's just an insane, evil narcissist, I think. Let's see. So people are clapping. Oh, there's Tim Walz. It must be about to happen. What's going on? Let's listen. So he was a bad choice. Let's see. Lies about everything. Commie handed out Mao's little red book to his students. Weird. He did that. You know, do you remember I showed you guys the white guys tacos thing he did? The white guys taco. I thought that was maybe a turning point right there. I don't like the spicy tacos. I just like the beef and cheese because I'm a white guy. I'm so lame. And Kamala's like, well, I think we got some cantaloupe for you. Ugh. Oh, it was disgusting. Just a man just willing to humiliate himself in public for power. I mean, how embarrassing. Just what a joke. And his weird little kicks and things. I have to say, JD Vance, at first I was a bit like, I was underwhelmed by it. I was hoping for like Vivek. I thought he'd be great. I was underwhelmed, but it turns out JD Vance was the perfect choice. Here she is. She's smiling. Maybe she's happy she didn't get the job. Now she can just go back to cracking that box of wine open on weekday mornings.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So let me say, and I love you back. And I love you back. So let me say, my heart is full today. My heart is full today, full of gratitude for the trust you have placed in me, full of love for our country, and full of resolve. The outcome of this election is not what we wanted, not what we fought for, not what we voted for, but hear me when I say, the light of America's promise will always burn bright. As long as we never give up, and as long as we keep fighting. To my beloved Doug and our family, I love you so very much. To President Biden and Dr. Biden, thank you for your faith and support. To Governor Walz and the Walz family, I know your service to our nation will continue. And to my extraordinary team, to the volunteers who gave so much of themselves, to the poll workers and the local election officials, I thank you. I thank you all. Look, I am so proud of the race we ran and the way we ran it. And the way we ran it. Over the 107 days of this campaign, we have been intentional about building community and building coalitions, bringing people together from every walk of life and background, united by love of country with enthusiasm and joy in our fight for America's future. And we did it with the knowledge that we all have so much more in common than what separates us. Now, I know folks are feeling and experiencing a range of emotions right now. I get it. But we must accept the results of this election. Earlier today, I spoke with President-elect Trump and congratulated him on his victory. I also told him that we will help him and his team with their transition, and that we will engage in a peaceful transfer of power. A fundamental principle of American democracy is that when we lose an election, we accept the results. That principle, as much as any other, distinguishes democracy from monarchy or tyranny. And anyone who seeks the public trust must honor it. At the same time, in our nation, we owe loyalty not to a president or a party, but to the Constitution of the United States. And loyalty to our conscience and to our God. My allegiance to all three is why I am here to say, while I concede this election, I do not concede the fight that fueled this campaign. The fight for freedom, for opportunity, for fairness, and the dignity of all people. A fight for the ideals at the heart of our nation, the ideals that reflect America at our best. That is a fight I will never give up. I will never give up the fight for a future where Americans can pursue their dreams, ambitions, and aspirations, where the women of America have the freedom to make decisions about their own body and not have their government telling them what to do. We will never give up the fight to protect our schools and our streets from gun violence. And America, we will never give up the fight for our democracy, for the rule of law, for equal justice, and for the sacred idea that every one of us, no matter who we are or where we start out, has certain fundamental rights and freedoms that must be respected and upheld.
The Vancouver Gem and Mineral Show is coming back on November 29th.
And in the public square. And we will also wage it in quieter ways, in how we live our lives, by treating one another with kindness and respect, by looking in the face of a stranger and seeing a neighbor, by always using our strength to lift people up, to fight for the dignity that all people deserve. The fight for our freedom will take hard work, but like I always say, we like hard work. Hard work is good work. Hard work can be joyful work. And the fight for our country is always worth it. It is always worth it. To the young people who are watching, it is, I love you. To the young people who are watching, it is okay to feel sad and disappointed, but please know it's going to be okay. On the campaign, I would often say, when we fight, we win. But here's the thing. Sometimes the fight takes a while. That doesn't mean we won't win. That doesn't mean we won't win. The important thing is don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Don't ever stop trying to make the world a better place. You have power. You have power. And don't you ever listen when anyone tells you something is impossible because it has never been done before. You have the capacity to do extraordinary good in the world. And so to everyone who is watching, do not despair. This is not a time to throw up our hands. This is a time to roll up our sleeves. This is a time to organize, to mobilize, and to stay engaged for the sake of freedom and justice and the future that we all know we can build together. Look, many of you know I started out as a prosecutor, and throughout my career, I saw people at some of the worst times in their lives. People who had suffered great harm and great pain, and yet found within themselves the strength and the courage and the resolve to take the stand, to take a stand, to fight for justice, to fight for themselves, to fight for others. So let their courage be our inspiration. Let their determination be our charge. And I'll close with this. There's an adage an historian once called a law of history, true of every society across the ages. The adage is, only when it is dark enough can you see the stars. I know many people feel like we are entering a dark time, but for the benefit of us all, I hope that is not the case. But here's the thing, America, if it is, let us fill the sky with the light of a brilliant, brilliant billion of stars. The light of optimism, of faith, of truth, and service. It's you. And may that work guide us, even in the face of setbacks, toward the extraordinary promise of the United States of America. I thank you all. May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America. I thank you all.
What absolute twaddle. You can stuff it up your ass for nothing and fuck off while you're doing it.
What a hypocrite. What a grotesque hypocrite. Oh, what a load of bullshit. I wonder who wrote that for her. I wonder who wrote that for her. Yes, it's When it's dark enough, you can see the stars and the billion stars and those lights. You know what those lights are? Those are government agents breaking into your house in the middle of the night so they can execute your goddamn pets. Oh, what a load of utter bullshit. Well, let's see. So what's she talking about? I made a few notes. She thanked Biden. He hates her. He hates her with a passion. That's why he tied her to all of his policies. In the palace coup, hers was the last knife to go in, and it was the sharpest knife. He hates her. Again, that's why he kept tying her to his policies. Oh, no, she was in the room for everything. Oh, no, it's not really her idea, actually, to be honest. I wish he had gone that far. Just said, you know what, actually, I didn't even want to do this stuff. It was pretty much all her. She's scary. She carries a knife around all the time. I know, believe me, I know. He tied her to the border, inflation, all the things that people hated. Let's see. She's very proud of the way that they ran the campaign. Very proud of the way she ran the campaign. Yeah. Trump's a fascist. That's her campaign. That's what she's so proud of. Trump's a fascist. Do you think Trump's a fascist? Yes, I think he's a fascist. Trump's a fascist. Everybody's a Nazi. Everybody doesn't agree with me as a Nazi. That was her campaign. Fear. It went from joy to fear real fast, didn't it? Let's see. She had that great coalition, too, of Dick Cheney and Liz Cheney. Dick Cheney. Well, she saw that Trump had Elon, Trump had Tulsi, Trump had RFK, Trump had Vivek. She got to get somebody, right? Who wants in? Dick Cheney. Okay, yeah, you come in. Can I shoot somebody in the face? Maybe Tim Walz. Maybe Tim Walz. We'll see how he does. If we don't like him, you can shoot him in the face. So that was, I just listening to this, just totally incredulous. I wanted to listen to it and be kind of, magnanimous about it. But no, these are bad people. She conceded. I guess the whole thing now is that, well, how gracious, and this is how policy. She had to concede. It was a clean win. It was a true mandate. Trump won everything. He cleaned the floor with her. There's no way out of it. You're going to have to campaign. There's no Russia did this or no. There's lots of people watching it. She had no choice. She had to do that. There was no way out. Let's see. Oh, she talked about loyalty to the Constitution. LOL. Let's see. She wants to punish Elon Musk and deal with X because of all that nasty free speech, all that nasty speech she doesn't agree with, all that nasty politically incorrect speech that's evil and bad and misinformation, blah, blah, blah. Sure. I'm not sure she was so great for the 1A and 2A. Didn't she say that she wanted to go into people's houses looking for their guns? I'm pretty sure she did say that. Holy macaroni. She's going to continue to fight. They've all got to continue to fight. I don't know for what. Maybe box wine in the morning, perhaps. I don't know. Let's see. They're going to fight for the ideals that reflect the best of the United States. What do you mean, equity over merit? Do you mean like identity Marxism? I think you're confused. I think you've been reading the wrong books or the wrong pamphlets or the wrong tweets or the wrong TikTok videos, Kamala. I don't know. It appears to me that she hates, like all the modern left, all of the dirty, filthy commies, hates the United States and Western civilization generally. I'm not buying that. I'm sorry, you don't get to call tens of millions of people. You don't get to call half of a country fascist. That's clearly what she's saying. When she's saying Trump's a fascist, they're voting for fascists, they must all be fascists, right? You don't get to do that and then come out and then, get praised for your unanimity, for your magnanimousness. Sorry. Let's see. Oh yeah, they're all about kindness and respect, except for those fascists who don't agree with them, who are definitely all fascists and racists and transphobes and blah 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 and misogynists and patriarchy and all that. They're already doing that on the cable TV networks, right? They've already started blaming. They can't see the real thing. They can't ever admit to the real issue because that would undermine their ideology. Well, they're already out there. Well, it's racism, it's sexism, blah, blah, blah. Now they're saying that Latinos are racist too. So that's interesting, isn't it? What else we got here? Yes, young people. I'm sure she inspired those young people. What does she want for the young people? She wants them all to be faceless cogs in some totalitarian identity Marxism machine. So, I don't know. Young people, don't listen to her. Bad. Let's see. Roll up our sleeves and organize, she says. Huh. That's important to remember. Because they will organize, right? Like all Marxists always do. Globalists always do. Woke never sleeps. You must remember that woke never sleeps. And that's what she's saying. She will. I think she'll be gone now. She's just an embarrassment to their globalist movement at this point. So I think she'll be gone. But no, woke won't be gone. Woke never sleeps. It's going to keep going. It does not. It just lives to perpetuate itself. You have to remember that there's millions and millions and millions of people who have been parasitized by the woke mind virus, right? They're like zombies now, right? Like you see them and you think that there's nothing that can turn them. There is nothing. Their brains have been parasitized. They just live to perpetuate the mind virus, to spread the mind virus to new minds. And they will I mean, the downside of that for them is it will destroy their movement. Wokeness had a lot to do with why she lost. And don't forget, we've got her. I've shown videos of her talking about how everything has to be woke. Everything has to be woke. And she was bemoaning the fact that they're trying to do to DEI what they did to woke. Oh my goodness. Well, it's all the same shit anyway. But woke never sleeps. Again, you got to remember, there's millions of people that are basically zombies now. Their brains have been taken over, right? They're not going to, there is no changing their mind. Maybe slowly over time, new ideas can come in and, work as a kind of antibiotic against it. But, well, I guess antibiotics don't work against viruses, do they? But an antiviral, let's say. But it's going to be a long road to recovery for some people. All right, let's get to the chat quickly. Let's see. Dragon Lady says, I live in California. Pelosi got reselected again. Reselected. Yeah. Last time I checked, they had California went 40% for Trump. Hold on, which I think is high, is it not? Let's see. Let's update this. Hold on. Why is it not coming up? No, you don't want that. Let's go back. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Still only 54% reporting there. So Trump's 40% in California, which is high, right? That's high for California. That's a lot of Republicans in California. Look at Oregon. Let's take a look at Oregon. 42% for Trump, which again, it's high. 39% Washington State. All right, let's see. What do we got? We got I Care in the chat. Good to see ya. Hopeful Soul says definitely a crap, definitely a crap load of salt with this year's harvest. Got to be a lot. Humble salt farmer. Let's see. You can check out 270 win by state. Check out the numbers for the Senate race compared to total counts. Well, they took the Senate, right? Looks like they're definitely going to take the House as well. Looks like we're going to lose spam bot fodder soon. Well, thanks for stopping in, sir. Brain Biscuit says, make blue hair great again. It must be the sole domain of quirky, irreverent women who can suck a golf ball. What? Through a garden hose? Holy macaroni. What is going on here? Holy jeez. Folks, we got a new ad, a brand new ad. Your new favorite buds, earbuds from Saber's Gadget Gallery. These clip-on style earbuds sit around your ear instead of inside the ear. Ouch, I hate that personally. With a soft ABS plastic construction, you will barely notice them. Well, that sounds good to me. Water resistant and comfortable for hours, these earbuds provide amazing sound quality for music, gaming, phone calls, and more. With the built-in microphone and 30-foot signal range, 30 feet, you won't need to switch to a headset for computer or phone calls. Well, that sounds convenient. Offered in black, white, or bone. Retails at $59.95, $59.95. Saber's Closet offers them at $39.95. What? That's $20. That's $20 less. Enter your holiday code right from Rumble for an additional 20% discount. What's that code? It is CHR20. That's CHR20 to save $20. That sounds like a hell of a deal. All right, people, that's Saber's Closet. You know what to do. All right, first ad read of the day. That's a brand new one, folks. Brand new. That's the first time that one's ever been read on this channel before. Let's see. Hey, we got Rosie in the chat. Good to see ya. Let's see. Let's see. Hot Retarded Chick says, nothing like buck swine in the morning. Good to see you, HRC. Now, the initials of that are HRC. Hot Retarded Chicks, HRC. So I'm not saying that it's actually Hillary Rodham Clinton. All I'm saying is that I have no information that would lead to the arrest of Hillary Rodham Clinton. Let's see. Let's see. All right, let's get to the end of this chat here, and then we're going to move on. Radio Streamer said 8.8 out of 10 needs more commie hate. I know it's never enough. Never enough. Rosie, 9.8. Great enthusiasm for that ad read. Thank you very much. All right. Well, there's a great point from Radio Streamer. You know who won't buy those earbuds? Commies. Don't be a commie. That's right. Commies won't do it because they're commies. All right. When are they going to call? When are they going to call Alaska? I mean, because we've got 3 more opportunities to press the button. You know the button that I'm talking about, the one I want to press so badly. Look at this, 75% in. He's way ahead in Alaska. Why? You know what? Should we just call it? Should I press the button? Should I just go ahead and press the button? I don't need to wait for Fox News to call it. It's obviously got Alaska. Do you know what? Fuck them. Let's do it right now. I love that so much. Love that so much. All right. So, why don't we get to it? Trump 2024 victory. Let's update this. This woman shaved her head from libs of TikTok. You guys want to see this, right? You want to see the salt? Everybody wants to see the salt. This woman shaved her head to protest Trump's win and to fight the patriarchy. Ooh, that mean patriarchy. This might be the best meltdown ever. Best meltdown yet. Okay, let's check it out. She's going to shave her head. I wonder if this is going to change the world.
Just woke up this morning feeling spicy. You guys feel spicy? Because I do. All right. I don't know how to use this thing. Let's see what happens. Is this cutting off hair? I'm going to have to cut it shorter than that. That's it down, right? I think that this is too... it's getting hair. Let's see here. Maybe I got to cut it. Here we go. Have I given up on America? Yes. Also given up on coloring this hair because, right? Fuck coloring my hair. Fuck having my hair be long and luxurious. Fuck all that shit. Fuck being skinny. Fuck being hot, fucking all the things that the patriarchy wants us to be. Because clearly,
The patriarchy does not give a shit about you. The patriarchy hasn't even noticed you.
they don't give a shit about us. And I'm talking to you too. Those of you ladies who have the internalized misogyny required to do what you did. Minorities who are so scared of a woman in power.
Internalized misogyny is one of these made-up things from the left. They just make up things to describe things they don't like, right? And to insult people who do things they don't like and don't agree with them on anything. It's all just made up shit. Microaggressions. They're so micro. You wouldn't even know they were there unless there was the most sensitive person in the world to point it out to you, or it's like some like DEI professor or something, some like gender studies professor to point it out. You wouldn't even know that aggression was there if they didn't tell you. That's how small they are. All right, let's continue.
That you'd rather cozy up to the white man just in case some crumbs fall off his plate.
You're white. Stop it. Stop it with this shit. You're fucking white yourself. You retard.
So that you may eat from them. Yes, scraps. I don't know how to work this thing, but I'm on my way. I'm gonna figure it out. Let's just do some cutting. You know why? Because this is taking too long. Here we go. Short hair we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're cutting it off because fuck you. That's why. You think I'm crazy? Me too. I'm crazy. Just like all the women before me who were crazy. So
it's so weird, right? Like she thinks these people are so narcissistic that she thinks this is somehow punishing other people. A bunch of other people who've never noticed her, don't know she exists, couldn't care less. This is how she gets noticed, right? By having a hysterical, ridiculous meltdown and doing something again nobody cares about. Let's continue. I mean, it's not like she was doing great beforehand, before she's doing this to her hair, right? It's not like she was really tearing it up.
Fucking crazy. You know what? It's been a day. It's been a year. It's been 9 years, 8 years, whatever it may be. Around this time, 8 years ago, it's one of the worst times of my life. It's when my life fell apart. Not because of this. Don't get too excited. I'm just talking.
Your life fell apart because you're a retard. It had nothing to do with Trump. Your life fell apart because you're an awful, unlikable, narcissistic retard. That's why. Stop blaming other people. You can't blame Trump for everything.
About regular life stuff I talk about on here. But trust me, I understand. I've heard the message loud and clear. We all have. Now women are going to have to just refuse to participate. Sorry, if you're a man, I will not be responding to you. If you are a man.
Your terms are acceptable.
And I will not be talking to you. I am going to be promoting the 4B movement from here on out. Care. I don't care.
Good Lord. Okay, let's cut to the chase here. Come on, let's see your bald head. What? She doesn't even do it? What the hell? This is it?
Era. About to get the clippers out.
Oh, for God's sakes. We didn't even get to see the grand finale there. Oh, awful. Just awful. So I think that they don't actually believe the stuff they say. They can't possibly. I mean, what happened to her under Trump? Nothing happened to her under Trump. There's any misfortune that befell her was her own fault, right? But of course, one of the main mantras of the modern left is that you're not responsible for anything. It's some other force. It's some magical force. It's whiteness, or it's the magical patriarchy, right? That meets up every Sunday somewhere. I'm telling you, if all these people are going to be insisting that there's a patriarchy, why don't we just actually form one, guys? It won't be that bad. We're all good people. It'll be a good patriarchy, right? All right. Well, just, we won't be extremely tolerant of communists is all. All right. We got another one here. This one didn't age well. Oh, this is funny. This one is actually quite funny. What are you guys saying about that dingbat? JJ Nevada says, commie retard, leave. The problem is everywhere else she would go is worse. That's the problem. Even after Trump, even after she lived through 4 years of Trump. Oh. Let's see. Streamer says she clearly overvalued herself. Yes, she did.
Just woke up this morning feeling.
clearly overvalued herself. And they're so smug. They think that they're so bright. They think they're so intelligent. They think they're so wise. The smugness is what really gets it, right? It's what really, really is irritating. But it's fun. Just don't, I mean, they're instructive. Just don't be that. Don't ever let politics turn you into that. Streamer says, because she cut her, yeah, as if anybody would care. But you see the underlying narcissism of all of this, right? Somehow this is punishment for the world, as if the world gives a shit. Kamala says, stay the fuck away from me. Yes. This is what, I mean, this is the perfect progressive, though, right? You understand? This is what they want them all to be. Let's see. Brain Biscuit says, very kind of her to do us all a favor by doing female MGTOW. Exactly. Her terms are acceptable. Let's see. Let's see. Rosie says, how is me cutting my hair harming anyone else? It's this deep narcissism. They really think they're the center of the universe. And it's always the same pattern, too. Just zero personal accountability. She's blaming her misfortunes in life on Trump when she should blame herself. Let's see. I mean, therefore I am. This video didn't age well. Let's take a look at this. Kamala Harris is spanking Trump's ass and is heading for a landslide. Wow. This guy was wrong.
Kamala Harris is spanking Donald Trump's ass right now, and we are going to know that she has won the presidency before the night is over on November 5th. Save this, come back to it. I don't care.
Well, looks like somebody saved it, and we're coming back to it. Do you really not care?
You want some facts over feelings? Look at the percent of women that...
Facts over feelings. What's a woman? Can you tell us what a woman is? Do you know that? Can you tell us about the 87,000 billion trillion infinite number of genders? Can you please tell us about that? No? Well, let's hear about the facts over feelings then.
That are voting compared to men in the blue wall states of Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania. It's double digits. Look at the exit polls in those states. They are overwhelmingly 20+% saying they voted for Kamala Harris. Look at Georgia and the record turnout.
Oh, this is scary. Hold on a second. Oh, no, it's okay. Trump won. 292. Oh, yeah, okay. He's totally wrong. Don't worry. It's all fine. He's completely wrong. Wow. Well, he wanted people to save it and come back to it. We are. We are indeed. We don't need to see the rest of that. Let's see. Okay, I've got a bunch in here. What's this one here? The view is melting down. Let's see what the view has. It's only 24 seconds. This is, of course, as retarded as you would expect.
I'm surprised at the results, but I'm not surprised. As a woman of color, I was so hopeful that a mixed race woman married to a Jewish guy could be elected president of this country. And
see, that's it. That's their whole thing. Mixed race woman and Jewish guy, just identitarianism. That's it. That's that. You want to know why she failed? A major reason why she failed is because that was her campaign. Her campaign was identity. That's it. She had nothing else. She didn't even have any policy up on her own election website for 2 months. They obviously didn't care. They thought it was just wokeness was going to push them over the line. Unbelievable. I mean, these people will learn nothing. When I say that they are zombies, when I say that they've been parasitized by the woke mind virus, now the woke mind virus is in control. It's like she doesn't even have free will. This is what I'm talking about. They're incapable of taking that lens off and looking through it, just seeing the world clearly. They're incapable of forming an accurate understanding of reality.
I think that it had nothing to do with policy. I think this was a referendum of cultural resentment in this country.
Well, I think it.
I'm surprised.
And cultural resentment code for white people are racist. There you go. I don't know what she doesn't think it had anything to do with policy. This expert, the thing is that once your mind is parasitized by the woke mind virus, you can't describe the world accurately anymore. You just exist. You're a zombie that just exists to spread the woke mind virus, to propagate it, to spread it to more minds, to ruin them as well. I don't know, policy. I don't know. Maybe letting in officially, what is it now? Over 12 million people cross. Not only let them in, facilitate their crossing. Sue Texas to prevent them from putting up border barriers. A presidential administration actually sued a state to prevent them from people crossing the border illegally. How about that? How about just the open borders policies of the Biden-Harris administration? How about that? You don't think that had anything to do with it, dingbat? I don't know. Maybe it did. Maybe didn't Bill Clinton say it's the economy, stupid? Did he say that? I don't know. Maybe he did. Seems like policy might have had something to do with it. Just a little bit. Maybe it wasn't just that everybody you don't like is racist. But again, they're incapable of seeing the world now through anything but the woke mind virus lens. Unfortunately, they're basically zombies. Or maybe she's just lying and that she just gets paid to say that. That's possible as well. All right, hold on. I think you guys might have something to say about this. Let's Brain Biscuit says, well, technically it's true that she was headed for a landslide, Kamala, just not her own. Let's see. Hey, George Kirby, good to see ya. Wow, being that wrong is actually impressive. I know. I care. No more than 45 seconds of Richie of the View. No more than 45 seconds, Richie of the View. No, we won't do any long ones. It's actually I think they can definitely infect your own mind. If you're tired, if you're exhausted, if you're up all night doing like a 7-hour stream, you got to be careful because the woke mind virus can jump right through the screen, get you, and turn you into an idiot as well. Jay Nevada says, what an idiot. True. Brain Biscuit says, everything they do is projection. 100% correct. Let's see. I want to play something just very quickly. Hope you guys don't mind. Just very quickly. I want to just throw this in occasionally. I find it just relaxes me. It's Trump on a dinosaur with his best friend, the eagle. He's got a laser. I don't know. I find it calming. Soothes my anxiety. All right. Let's move on. What do we got next? We're an hour in. So here we go. Here's some mental illness for you guys. Krista Monroe. Sound on, but not too loud. Uh-oh. Hashtag liberal meltdown. What's going on here? Watching my neighbor tear down their Harris wall side. Okay, warning. This is some real salt here.
Hope your day gets better.
Shut the fuck up!
Positive energy.
Oh. You're not understanding English.
Hope your day gets better.
Shut the fuck up!
Positive energy.
Oh. You're not understanding English.
Hope your day gets better.
Shut the fuck up!
Positive energy.
Oh. You're not understanding English.
Oh, the salt is so delicious. I could just listen to that all day, all afternoon, at least anyway. Oh, that was some good ringing there. Really good ring. Love it. Let's see. The Trump AI art is great. See, Spambot says, I was laughing too at this one too this morning. It's a great one. That's a classic. Let's see. We got lots of stuff here, but I just want to do the this is funny, this Harris one. This is an AI thing from Danny Polishchuk. It's good. We'll come back to that. But I want to just look at the salt because I'll clip all this afterwards and I'll put out a clip video. Let's see. From Alex Jones, best of leftist Trump victory meltdowns. I think we have to take a look. Thank you, Alex Jones, for providing this for us. This beautiful salt lunch.
How did we get here? How did we get here? What in the Alice in Wonderland nightmares is going on right now?
All I can say is how fucking dare you?
If you voted for that man, if you voted for anybody other than Kamala and you live in one of the states that it was, you know, close, or if you didn't vote, fuck you.
Oh, this is so sad.
Go Kamala.
I chose family. I chose.
Oh, this is so sad. Maybe this will cheer you up. It's impossible to be sad when you're looking at Trump riding his dinosaur with his best friend, the eagle, with his laser. It's impossible to be sad.
Women. I chose America. I love you.
How the fuck is this still happening? All I've ever known
I could say definitely the white dudes for Harris they're not handling this well. It's almost as if they're like emotionally unstable and mentally weak or something. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if soy's involved or estrogen or something. I don't know what's going on.
is hatred.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm done with you and your mother and your sister. I'm just done with all of this.
Your terms are acceptable.
I'm sorry to all my friends who are Trump supporters. I don't understand how scared of this man I am. If this guy does end up winning again, all of the people who voted for him will be like happy and they'll just be celebrating. And everyone who feels threatened by him is fucking scared. Like,
what did he do to you the first time exactly? Like what? What did he do? He didn't do anything to any of you. What did he do to you? Why are you people so hysterical? It's almost as if you're doing it on purpose. You're acting. It's almost as if you're performing for attention on the internet. It almost seems like that because he was there for 4 years. What exactly did he do that ruined your life? Or are you just associating your own bad decisions ruining your life with him just being around? What is it exactly? So strange. I Care 22 says more Adderall or less Adderall. Brain Biscuit says, I'm going to make a horror game. This sounds good. And use clips of these people shrieking for spooky ambience. I love it. I want to play that game. Make the game, and I'll live stream it. Let's see. Rosie says, we should watch or dance to the music. Great AI Trump. It is great. It's wonderful. Let's see. The intention of these things, these Trump things that I did, was to make people like this do this, actually. To make them go insane. We don't get many lefties in here, I don't think. But I'd like to think that maybe a couple came in and became completely mentally unstable afterwards. I don't know. I like to think so. Let's see. Rosie says, what did he do? Well-closed border to criminals. That is kind of upsetting. Like, again, it has to be performance because there's no rational basis for this, right?
we're scared for our lives. We're scared for our friends.
How dare you?
Scared for our lives, scared for friends. See, it has to all be fake. Like they can't. Why would she be scared for her life? It's absurd.
You put this man into office for another 4 years, knowing damn well what it means for our country, what it means for us as a people.
To know that they're
When you know damn well what it means for the country. I think the thing is that they do know what it means, and I think she doesn't. I think that's I think that's the problem here, right? If your entire worldview is made up of 1-minute TikTok videos, right, which are just spewed out. The worst civilization destroying garbage, sewage, is promoted on TikTok because it's owned by the Chinese government. So they make sure that the worst demoralizing sewage is sprayed all over these people. Let's see. Nevada says, "How dare you?" Hey, that's Greta's line. Icare says, "Sending her audition tape to Hollywood, she'll get work." Probably. She's demented enough. G-Flood says, Trump isn't in office yet, and he's already responsible for global warming. All the snowflakes are melting down. I think I agree with that. Rosie says, Rational left the room a while back. It sure did. I mean, it's possible that they're not acting, that they are. Oh, I think that once they're parasitized by the woke mind virus, it convinces them of these things, right? It works them up. They lose control of like their limbic system or something, and it controls their emotions. So even if there's still like a couple of lonely neurons somewhere at the back of their head, they know, this isn't really real, though. Nothing I'm saying is actually real. Like, I did live through 4 years of them. It was fine. It actually was better, frankly. But the woke mind virus won't let them. It just wants to keep them in this doom loop. So it can keep propagating itself just for that. It's a truly amazing. Let's see. Here's some videos of liberals crying over the election results. You guys want to see this? This is fun. This is really what everybody's been waiting for, isn't it? I mean, let's see. Just woke up and saw the results. I swear to God, I'm done with you self-hating, disgusting, racist bitches. Oh, dear. I had no idea we were that bad. But that's it. That's pretty low effort. I got to say that's extremely low effort on her part. Couldn't even say anything. She just typed some ridiculous gibberish at the top. They just cried. That's really, we expect something. At least a quick just a quick at least, for God's sakes. This is actually just that. This is lazy. How pathetic. What's going on here? Watching the election, realizing there's no hope for me and my body in the future. Why do they hold on a second? Sorry about that. Let's take a look at this. Again, extremely low effort. They're not even trying. I feel like they're not really that sincere in this. Let's see. Everyone promising me it's the red mirage, but I've lost hope. Well, I'm glad you've lost hope. I've got to say, this is pathetic. Like, a little bit of effort, please. A little bit of no. Something that, like, she's just lying down. She's not even standing up. This is sad. I'm worried about Gen Z. Okay, at least she's talking. What's going on with her?
Somebody please let me know when the blue starts to shift. When does the blue start to shift? Somebody let me know when the blue starts to shift, please. Somebody please let me know.
Well, at least she was talking there, but it pretty low effort again. Like, my boyfriend's in the living room watching the results while I'm crying in the bathroom. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Life is so hard. Let's see. Really? That's it? That's the best you can muster? Nothing? Wow. Oh, here we go. Looks like we got to know.
All day, every day, therapist, mother, maid, then a virgin, nurse,
a servant, just an appendage, lip to attendant, so that he never lifts a finger.
Again, low effort. What is happening? They're just low. Maybe this is why she lost. They're also low effort. Nothing. Not even, again, not a read, not a no, nothing. And by the way, if she wants to also refuse to speak to men, those terms are also acceptable. So we'll just let her know right now. Don't worry about it. We're good. Here's another one. Is she saying something? Is she going to re?
Can all the girls and gays unite? I need a collective group hug. I'm about to start screaming like Sarah Paulson and Colt.
Do it. Scream.
Story.
Oh, almost. We almost got it there. Still low energy, though. Low effort. God, these people are, it's just sad, actually. They could really use a bit of MAGA for their reeing and hysterics. My heart breaks for all the women in America. Why? Why exactly? Come on. Start screaming. Start screaming. You can do it. You've got the energy. You've got the energy. Just do it. One re. One no. I got to say, I'm disappointed. Well, this is just another one, just lying there, filming himself, being pathetic. Jesus. Another one. God, it just seems hopeless. Okay, let's listen to this one's saying something. Maybe we'll get a re out of this one.
266. I'm physically going to be ill. 266. What in the Alice in Wonderland nightmares is going on right now? 266. I'm physically going.
Okay, so I guess low. I'm quite disappointed in these people. Let's find some more. Sydney Sweeney says she voted for Donald Trump. Sweeney has not confirmed she has voted for any candidate. You can follow her here for updates. We know she voted for Trump. She's going in with the muses. Let's see. Well, how about this? Joe Scarborough. Well, hold on. Let's just find like the regular TikTok loonies first. So 7-minute compilation. Our voices matter. Let's take a look. You can do it. You can muster it up. Just one. No. Come on. You can do it.
Not again.
Holy shit. No wonder. No wonder she lost. These are the people supporting her? Not a single decent re in the whole lot. Already seen that. All right, I'll try and find one really. There we go. De Niro right now. Ree! Oh. He's probably doing that, actually. I hope so. I hope he's doing that. Let's look at this. That's gorgeous. Look at that. He's taking out the garbage. He's taking out the garbage. And who's the garbage? It's Biden and Kamala. I noticed something with Kamala. The AIs won't do her properly. Trump, they do perfectly every time. And even Biden, they won't do properly. Especially not Kamala. It never looks like her. Same thing with Justin Trudeau, but they can always do Trump perfectly. That's weird, right? That seems strange. Even Grok, for some reason. Let's see. Let's just see some regular garden variety. Whatever regular garden variety loonies. Here we go. Here's some maximum effort. This is what I wanted. I appreciate this.
I'm sorry. No.
Oh, that's what I wanted right there. No. Oh, that's feeling good. Now I'm feeling revitalized. I was actually feeling a little bit tired. I barely got any sleep last night. Did like a 7-hour long stream. I needed something to pick me up. This is what I've been thirsting for. This is the delicious salt that I wanted. Oh, finally, somebody's got a little bit of get up and go, a little bit of, a little bit of energy, a bit of vim. Let's continue. Oh my God. Oh, Spam Buff Fighter says this one is great. This one is fantastic. Let's give her a round of applause. This is what I've been waiting for. Okay, let's go.
Why? Do you really hate me that bad? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think we do, actually. I think we hate wokeness. And if you wanted her to win, you like wokeness, and we hate that. One more time, one more fun. I need to. This is like, it's like an espresso or something like that. Let's continue.
No.
Oh yes. In fact, how do you feel about this?
Why? Do you really hate me that bad? I'm sorry. No. Why? Do you really hate me that bad? I'm sorry.
Oh, that's good. Okay, I could feel the salt just actually going into my blood, like through my ears into my blood and coursing through my body. That delicious salt. Oh my God. Oh, that's wonderful. Now, could you guys, when the Trump, when the beautiful Trump art was playing there, the song, the celebration Trump video there, 47, could you hear her screaming underneath? Because I could hear it on my side. I wasn't sure if you guys could hear her screaming underneath that, because it makes it better. All right. What's this one? Yeah, that's her again. All right, let's go back. Avenge me. Avenge me. You have been avenged, Peanut. You have been avenged. Let's see. So that was a really good one. This is good here, but we'll get to that after. I want to see the real derangement, though. I think we got a little bit more. We'll get back to all these in a second. But we must have what's going on here? Here has from Dr. Jebra Fauci, has anyone checked in on these guys? Here are some of the white dudes for Harris realizing that Trump is winning. Ooh, this is going to be fun. I guess maybe these guys' time in the spotlight might be over.
Wait, Kamala Harris is the current VP, but she just didn't serve. Well, according to the Republicans, she can just deny it. So, that's what they say. According to Republicans, we can just falsely select legislators like Kamala, which is we don't ensure that these elections are not by Russia. Right. She's the VP, so she's the certifier of the vote, okay? Right? Yeah. She doesn't need all the silly little checks and balances. She wields the power.
No, genuinely, according to Republicans, they would have
Ohio going red, and Trump's going to take this state with about a 9-point lead.
There is still a chance. It is not set in stone. There's no need. Georgia called.
With 90% of the votes in, he has almost a 3-point lead. So Donald Trump up to 230. He's 40 away from the presidency. Harris still at 179.
I think PA was called for Trump. That's it. Yeah, that's 270. I hear my brother going crazy on the road. Do not deny his presidency once he is inaugurated. Do not deny the results of the election. We must move forward. All right. Yeah, well,
Yeah, what's the new trajectory?
I always feel sorry for him. Somebody get that guy. Somebody get that white dude for Harris a soy latte. Someone's got to cheer him up. Maybe this will cheer him up a little bit. Let's see if it cheered him up.
Dean, what's the new
I have
for the
no
live
clue.
conversations?
I don't know, but I am incredibly privileged to be in the position I am, with the influence that I do have, and I will try to use the position I am in for the greater good of not only America, but the world as a whole, by telling every single one of you to not contest the presidency of Donald Trump and to not deny the results of the election. Wow. Yeah. And Donald Trump is like projected to win the blue wall, man.
They have voted as a unit. Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania. They usually vote blue. In 2016, all three of them flipped red. Right here on 2024, right now they're all leaning red.
It's about as close as you could get to it with like the state of political divisiveness in our country.
Well, on the bright side, you still have your white privilege. I wonder if they said that. I wonder if they said that afterwards. It's the sort of thing they would say, right? Let's see. Do we have anything else? So that's it. All right, let's just go back up then. So let's do the memes now. I'll take a look at what you guys are saying in the chat. And you know what? I think it's time for us to cut off the YouTube portion of this stream. We've got an hour 20, a little bit longer than usual. We always stream we didn't stream on YouTube last night because I was a bit worried about that, just with the censorship and everything. So, but normally we start out on YouTube and Rumble, then we cut off the YouTube part of it, and we just continue on happily. We happily move ahead on Rumble and continue on there. If you're watching on YouTube right now, please join us on Rumble. All you have to do is just switch to a different app. It's pretty easy. Radio Baloney, you can find it. And then subscribe when you get here, too. Nothing but good things can come of that. I'll see you on, what is it? See you on Friday. All right. There we go. YouTube gone. We can